Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is called Steel. We are in the old schoolhouse at the moment, because like when we ended the last episode I said I wanted to give everyone the new weapons and the better shoes, so they are well aware if we have another dungeon where we need to fight, which I think, well, I thought was the next level for the old schoolhouse. I wanted them to be ready, so I updated their quart settings, I bought the weapons, I also bought the new boots. I also checked if I could enhance the weapons, but it was still like the old ones from Roar that was at the Georgia station, so maybe it still needs to be updated when we cross the time to evening or whenever we're gonna go to the old schoolhouse. But the interesting thing and the reason why we are here in the old schoolhouse is I kinda spoiled myself. I already knew it was coming because it had to be level 7, but while I was on level 6, which I say is experience wise total shit, because you can level up with that. I'm getting like 20 experience per fight, which is absolutely nothing, but the Sepit, that was decent. I could use that to buy everything I needed. But when I went back, I noticed something different on the station. Can you see it? There is a level 7 visible on the board. And that is all the confirmation I need. We are gonna get another level in the old schoolhouse. Level 7 for class 7. Yeah, like I said, I already thought it was gonna come because it sounds so logical and it has to be like a proper ending to this entire thing. But yeah, like I said, slight spoilery on myself in that regard. But let's return to the servers, because we are not done there yet. We still have all 3 optional quests. Are you still open? Yeah, I think we still need to deliver the comments back to the radio station. Let's check. Yes. The principal, the extra quest we picked up. The mail mix-up is done. We have only to get it back to where we started, class 2. I think at the end of the last episode, I think I referred to it as class 1, but you guys all know what I meant, right? And received the comments. Ferris, training hall. Yeah, Monk is the only one we still haven't found, and we need to go to the lower class dormitory for him. So let's start the episode by doing that. Let's go back to the lower class dorm. See if we can find Monk's comment and then deliver that to the radio station, so we can finish up this side quest, then get into the main building, finish up the mail mix-up, talk to everyone except to Beatrix for the mandatory quest, and see if we can try to figure out where that little black book of the Vice Principal is. Because in all honesty, I am very curious to what kind of black book it is. Is it a little black book where all his girlfriends are in? Because that's usually when you're watching series and movies what people use a little black book for, right? So I'm very curious who the Vice Principal has in there. If we have the option, of course, to look at it, which is, of course, a big if. Still, it's still a side quest we want to complete, even if it's just for some little extra AP points that we want. Because, like I said, if we look all over, the only place we have left is in the main building and, of course, the Vice Principal. So if we go back to Trista, Monk should be the only one there. It is. At least for the time being, of course. Alright. I can't see Monk anywhere on the first floor. Let's ask someone where he is. Excuse me, do you have a second? Rean asked the girl if she had seen Monk lately. Not today, I don't think. Do you need him for something? Yeah, I need his comment for tonight's radio show. I guess I'll head to his room and just hope he's there. There's no need for that. Oh, it's Monk itself. No, he doesn't have such a lofty voice. Oh, sorry for the wait, Rean. I've just finished writing up our comment for the radio show. Just now? Well, that's right, this comment is the fruit of 2 days of back-breaking non-stop labor. And when I say non-stop, I mean without so much as a wink of sleep. The bags under his eyes are pretty intense, even for him. No, he's such a radio geek. Misty won't be on the show, but a submission is a submission. Only the very best is good enough. I can tell that you're curious, so let me read it to you. Mishi, the international sensation, finally makes his Thors Military Academy debut. But oh no, trouble is afoot. Mishi and Michette are being attacked by evil Mishi, and the only way to save them is to smack, smash and mash away. To come along with Class 5's Mishi Panic and save Mishi and Michette from their terrible fate. Mishi Panic, the only place where smacking something so cute can be refreshing. And that's that. Make sure that they don't leave out a single word. I'll be listening. Sure. Well, that's the last comment collected. I should go and give these to Michael. That we should definitely do. Yeah, and we talked to everyone except the people in the main building, and I don't think there will be extra comments that we can deliver, because it's not a type of quest, I don't think. At least it doesn't feel like that. Yo, how's it going? Well, perfectly. I've got all 3 comments right here. Rean relayed the comments to Michael. Good stuff. They're good. Generally short comments, so I'm pretty sure they'll get some great reactions from our guests. Oh, this is gonna be a fantastic show. Before you run off, take some of these. I'm really glad you helped me out here. Celestial bombs. Thank you very much. And Kira bombs, which I have plenty of, but still awesome. Thanks. Good luck with tonight's show. Right back at ya. Let's do what we gotta do and make this one hell of a festival. That sounds like a plan. It definitely does. Alright, another quest. Well, first of the quests completed. Our special tonight should go off without a hitch thanks to your help. Don't worry, we'll be sure to mention Class 7's concert too. Okay, let's get to work. Good luck with the show, and I will hear you later. Alright, so that's it for... so far at least for the Trista stuff, because I have no idea if the Vice Principal quest will lead us back to town. If needed, it will be needed. So let's get back into the main building and start doing our thing. Bridget's class seemed to be doing something big. What could they be up to? Ah, damn it, I need to focus on my own work. Now, go talk to her, Alan. Come on, go for it. Bridget's class is doing their attraction just 2 classrooms away from ours. It wouldn't be so bad if I took a peek at what they were doing, would it? Yeah, it's okay, because you're not peeking because you want to know what they're doing. You want to peek at Bridget, definitely. Only 2 more days to prepare for the festival. Remember that you must apply for permission in order to work past 7 in the evening. But given that every single first year class has already done so, perhaps there's no need for me to mention that. It doesn't hurt to mention it, definitely. Best of luck to completing your festival preparations. Do try to avoid staying up all night to finish things though. Your health should be your highest priority. Uncle Makarov is so unhealthy that he can't even set up some signs without collapsing into a wheezing mess. But that's why he has the talented and charming niece to help him out. Well, it could be the cigarettes, cause those do quite mess up your lungs. And your stamina. Boy, am I ever reliable. I'll tell you one more time, Uncle Makarov. You gotta spend some time with Instructor Mary during the festival, got it? Less yapping and more helping. Oh, and by the way, you're off by your Reg here. Huh? This kid is relentless, isn't she? Sometimes I think I've been cursed and she's just a ghost determined to haunt me until the day that I die. Well, she means well. She definitely does, there's no question about that. Okay, let's skip the nurse's office. And talk to the people here. Ooh, Thomas. Ah, yes, the script for Class 1's operetta is not to toot my own horn, absolutely, completely fantastic. It's based on thorough research with some of my own perspectives and opinions peppered in. Oh, it might not be up par with some of the truly great operas, but it's still a masterful piece of artistry. Dare I say, I might have even made it a bit too good. Oh, the script is so spectacular that I'd love to sit down and tell you everything about it right now. However, I wouldn't want to spoil the excitement of discovering its twists and turns during the operetta itself. This will be the one occasion in which I seal my own lips. Alright, we still have one product to deliver you. Some amazing red liquid. Oh dear me, I've never seen a dish quite like this before. This will definitely help with my research. If you discover any more curious cuisine, please visit me at once. Well, if I get what I want, you'll get 3 more recipes from me, but I don't know, we'll try our best to find it. It has to be here somewhere, right? I imagine the recent crisis there had a significant effect on the outcome. Indeed, regardless, an overwhelming majority voted in favor. I suspect we shall see significant developments very shortly. In the meantime, I plan on returning to Guerrilla Fortress. Understood. I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, that's just a throwback on one of my earlier theories about C. If we didn't know that the letter that the villains have are derived of their name, Neidhart would have been one of my prime suspects of being C. And the fact that he's Neidhart, which is an N, that's why I let it go. But yeah, he would have been the perfect vessel for that, isn't it? Because he's part of the army, he has knowledge, he has skills. He would also fit the bill quite nicely. A little less theatrical than C actually is, but he could be hiding that part of himself. So yeah. Still viable, maybe, because he has a first name that we might not know about. Like I said, Crow is still my first. Neidhart is like a previous one. Oh, Schwarzer. Even though you're still a first year, I see you've already been awarded 3 of the 4 Lionheart medals. Simply outstanding. We only see students of your caliber once every 10 years, and that's if we're lucky. Well, I haven't really done anything worth commending on my own though. So many people have guided me along the way. My classmates, Instructor Sarah, President Towa, and the second years. Without all of them, I wouldn't have been able to accomplish anything. I'm glad to see that you recognize that. I've had the pleasure of watching over all of you and witnessing your achievements for the past half year now. I can confidently say that you've all grown superbly, both in body and in mind. Some might say it's a little hasty, but I believe the time is right. Does this mean? Indeed, I hereby award you the final Lionheart Medal as a symbol of your achievements here at Thors. The Medal of Heroism. We all knew I was gonna get it, because we already had the 3 other ones, because in the book says, if you have the 3 other ones, you'll get the Medal of Heroism. But I'm very glad we finally got it, definitely. In addition, I want to give you a present of my own. One of these is used by Sarah and the other is used by Neidhart. Choose whichever you prefer. Seeing the story I just told everybody about Instructor Neidhart, I'm gonna go with Instructor Sarah. Thor. Oh, thank you, sir. It's a true honor to receive this. That medal signifies that its bearer is a true hero. Don't sully that by resting on your laurels now. I can imagine you would, though. I have high hopes for what Class 7 will accomplish from here on out. Oh, I'm not sure if we'll be able to measure up to your expectations, but together we will do everything in our power to try. That is reassuring. I see great things to come for you, every last one of you. I do wonder now that we're getting a Master Quartz, I think it is a Master Quartz, of Thors. I wonder if we picked Neidhart, what we would have gotten then. Because Sarah is of course a teacher at Thors. Would we have gotten like a Guerrilla Master Quartz or something? If anybody knows in the comments, please let me know. I don't think I can consider that a spoiler. And if we go for another round, which is more than possible, then we can pick the other one, if it's decent enough. Recover 20% of damage as HP and recover 1% of damage as EP. Huh. It doesn't really seem like a bad one, does it? But we have so many level 4 master quartz now that a part of me really want to level up. And this one is an amazing one for someone that's really balanced, like has good magic and physical attacks. Like not pure physical, not pure magical, but somewhere in the middle. So this might be a nice Gaius one. Because everything he does will recover his HP or EPs. And if his last one is like a CP recovery on walking on the outside, then this is definitely a great one. But like I said, if we are going down the old schoolhouse, I'm pretty sure I will try to fit that in between 2 episodes. So I have the chance to grind more in there and see if we can level up a few more master quartz to level 5. Will we do all of them? Probably not for the Let's Play, because it's a lot. We have really gotten a lot of extra master quartz, but doesn't mean I'm not gonna do my best. Because when we continue down the old schoolhouse, I do want to use the best master quartz for every person we have. So we have to determine that as well. So with Laura, that's gonna be pure attack, of course, and with the others, we'll see. And yes, when we go to the old schoolhouse and there's gonna be like the final dungeon type thing, I'm thinking, then of course I want to use the characters that I like the most, and Laura and Crow are definitely 2 that I'm really having on my mind of putting in a team. The rest, still not on lockdown, so you can try to convince me of others. It doesn't mean that we're gonna abuse the S-Craft from Laura a lot, but we have that option if we want to. Just in case we fight a boss with 200,000 HP. Having somebody that can knock off 40k, not a bad thing. Like if the enemy has enough HP, then knocking off such a big piece is technically not a bad thing. It's actually really helpful. If an enemy has 50,000 and you knock 40,000 off, yeah, then it's definitely overpowered and something that we should be avoided. But yeah, we already know that. There they are. So let me get this straight. You delivered every single package to the wrong place? I'm so sorry. I only just started this job, so...
I don't care about your excuses. Just tell me when our ornaments are gonna arrive.
I'm so sorry. Looks like I'm here just in time. Are you waiting on these by chance?
Oh yes, here they are. Not a single one out of place. Now we can finally get started on the interior.
Did you really redeliver everything for me? I'm so sorry, and thank you so much. Oh, no worries. It was kind of a pain, but I get why it happened. Seriously, don't worry about it. Oh, even so, I still ended up causing you trouble. Oh wait, please, take these. No worries. Any free gifts, I will gladly take. Are you sure? It's the least I can do. I'll be sure that this never happens again, and you can count on that. Hey, if he never wrongly delivers a package ever again, it was worth it, definitely. Because a delivery person that cannot deliver the goods to the right location, it's not worth his salt, so yeah. Well, goodbye, and sorry again. He's a busy one, alright. I hope he's not running off to fix more mistakes. I guess it's just because there are so many deliveries to make with everyone getting ready for the festival. Definitely makes it harder to blame him for messing up. That is true. Anyway, it seems like things are all sorted out. I really appreciate the help.
We may be rivals, but you have my appreciation too. I hope both of our festival plans go as well as they can.
Yeah, the better the attractions, the better the festival. Yeah, and knowing Rean, he 100% means that. He wants everybody to succeed, even class 1, definitely. But personally, I want class 7 to have the best attraction. Rean! Those are some of the cutest accessories I've ever seen. I didn't know we were into the same stuff. I want to collect some full accessory sets, but I've never really stayed focused long enough to complete a whole one. I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask, if you collect any accessory sets, could I have them by any chance? What should I do? Ah yeah, this is what we talked about all the way back, I think, while we were in Berea-Heart. Because I think we were talking about that there were unique items to be had at certain places, and I missed a few. That if you had a complete set, then something would come from that. Is this it? I have no idea if I should give it to her. Okay, that sounded more wrong than I intended, but you know what I mean. Give her the fish bass set and the Mishi set. Oh, well then, if you ever feel like your amazing accessory sets are weighing on you down, you know where to find me. Alright, so if we look at... Will be in the armor section, isn't it? Strength... Ooh! Potential... Oh, I'm probably the one that can only wear it, isn't it? Because 50 strength would be really nice on Laura as well. Anyway. And bring the school set. Yeah, that would be great too. Okay, so we have a Mishi set. And the thing is, all these are unique. I don't know what she'll give us for it. If she gives us something else unique, then I'm fine with exchanging the accessory set for whatever she's gonna give me. But if she's giving me like Zerum powder or whatever, or just some EP restoratives, then I would find it wasteful to give her these Mishi things. So I am slightly taken aback by whether or not to do this. I'm thinking all the fishes are probably for the fishing collection, which we can just get new ones at Kenneth for the points that we have, and we still have plenty of points to get new ones, so that's absolutely no problem. So shall we just exchange the fishing set, since those we can easily get back, and determining on what she gives us for it will determine whether or not we'll give her the Mishi set as well. And I'm pretty sure there are 2 or 3 other sets that we could have collected over the entirety of the game if we focus on buying all the accessory, which we'll definitely do if we are gonna do a stream session of the entire series after we're done with the Legend of Heroes. Yes. Oh wow, this is so cute, thanks. I do feel kinda bad not giving you anything in return though. Oh, I know, how about this? Colette took out a sparkling stone. Whoa, what is this? It's a pretty rock. I found it at this weird shop when I was vacationing in the east with my family. Just looking at it gives me this sense of inner peace. Like it has some kind of special power or something. I hope you like it. Zemurian or shard? Thanks. I'm sure I will. If you find any more sets, shirk all your responsibilities and bring them to me. I think this is an item that I've heard about in Trails in the Sky, but there we didn't get, at least not a lot of them. This is used to make the best weapons, isn't it? An ore fragment that glistens like the stars in the night sky. They can be combined to form a full chunk of Zemurian ore. Okay, so we need more of this, so... It is a unique item. So chasing up the Mishi, and if we get more shards, is not a bad thing. I don't know if 2 will make a full Zemurian ore that we then can use to create a best weapon for one of our members. But I think I will do it, because I don't know if there are other ways we can get shards. Maybe with all the festival activities, maybe the top prize of every activity will also be a piece of the shard. And in that way we might be able to get more like ultimate weapons of our party members. I'm just trying to theorize it on the top of my mind. So I'm gonna do that. And if someone, don't go in details where I can get the accessory sets, but just give me a round number of how many sets I've missed. Like, does she have like 5 or 6 sets? Just so an indicator, so I know how many potential Zemurian ore pieces I might have missed. Because like I said, when we are done with the Legend of Heroes series, doing the Let's Play, at least until where the games are released, I will probably start playing all of the Trails game again on a stream, and then we can try to get everything together, including all those accessory sets when we get to Cold Steel. But yeah, let's us continue. I think it's more than worth it if I think about it. Because hopefully this gives us another piece. Oh wow, this is so cute. Thanks. I just so happen to have another pretty rock. Look how sparkly it is. Yeah, that is worth it. Thanks, I'm sure I will. You stole my line. I'm the one who should be thanking you. Thanks for everything, Rean. We should kick back and talk accessories sometime. I want to know about your favorites. Sure, doesn't sound half bad. I'll let you know when I get some time. I will also see if between the episodes if we can get all missing accessories from the stores around campus and see if there's another set we can combine with that. Because I haven't even bought all the standard ones. Maybe if we have a lot of the standard ones, maybe there's another set that will pop up. And that's the case, we will during an episode also bring that to her for another shard maybe. Just to think out loud for any potential extra ones. Because I would love to have at least one of them, so we can make one of those like ultimate weapon things, if that's what they're for. Alright, let's continue on with the mill building, and of course the little black book of the Vice Principal. Well, we want to serve some green tea ice cream, so I went all the way to Heimdall to get some recipes. Tell you what, how about I teach you one too? Nice, thank you very much. Linda and Vivi went out to get their outfits, but they're definitely taking their time. Man, where could they be? I hope they're not messing around again. Alright, probably cannot make it, seeing as nobody's technically in my team. So I might do a little segment at the end of the episode, going to the old schoolhouse and just pick the people I think that might help us with this. So definitely Gaius, and of course Laura and Fee, maybe a Crow and Juices as well. And then we'll make all the items here so we can get the item there as well. And then we only have 2 recipes left. And there's no open space in between, so I don't think we've missed anything just yet. Perfect. Because I can imagine during the festival that that's also a way to get at least a recipe. And who knows, maybe in the old schoolhouse, the last one will be there too. And then we'll have a full list of beautiful recipes. The Wind Orchestra is planning on holding some basic music classes. We'll be performing the fanfare from the opening ceremony too, so our schedule is looking pretty busy. Well, just make sure you don't overwork yourself, okay? Thanks, I'll be sure to keep myself as fresh as I can. My sister's coming to see our concert too, so I'm feeling pretty motivated. Each member of the Wind Orchestra is going to rotate in to supervise the music classes at different times. My sister said she'll be coming to the festival, so I hope we can make some good times for her to remember. Oh, I'm sure you will. Definitely. We're planning on holding music classes for beginners during the festival. Anyone can enjoy listening to music, and I think anyone can enjoy playing it too. I hope that everyone who stops by can find the right instrument for them. Playing an instrument for the first time can be an incredible feeling. Hopefully we can share that feeling with everyone that comes along, and maybe even with some new music enthusiasts. Yeah, I'm sure we can definitely make an effort for that. Oh, the Wind Orchestra's plans for the festival are shaping up nicely. The whole club is putting in so much work that any and all visitors are nearly guaranteed a wonderful time. Since everything is going so smooth over here, I should go check on the art and cooking clubs. The students aren't the only ones keeping busy at the time of year. I'm always willing to help someone in need. That statement includes you, of course, too. So just let me know if I can assist you in some way. Oh, don't worry, Mary, we will. Well, to be honest, you could go on a date with Makarov, but that's just me. I want to see that happen. I don't know why, I just want it to be so.
Oh, hey Rean. Listen. I've been improving all the recipes we're gonna use for our club's cooking classes.
Wow, that's really dedicated of you. I'm kind of surprised, really.
Wait. I'm a member here too, so I gotta do my part.
I should have known it was just another excuse to eat.
Yep, this one's good. Taste testing an important part of the job, you know?
Yeah, whatever you say. We do like her a lot. She's so everywhere. I think that's the best way to describe it. Clara left organizing the show to me. It's a new experience for sure, but it feels like work worth doing. I'll do what I can to help show off all our artwork. Oh, that reminds me, you finished your painting, didn't you? I'm looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, I hope you'll have enough time to come and see our show. I'll make time, I'm sure of it. Clara finally finishes the piece she's been working on too. Hopefully I can give it a standout presentation. The only thing I'm fearing actually with the attractions, that they are bound to bonding events. We will still see every single one of them, but that would be really shitty if the game did that. I'm hoping we can still do all the activities with all the classes.
I've already finished the piece I want to display over at the festival. If you want to display something, just do it. Whatever's fine. I can hear a voice calling out to me from the statue. The more I carve, the better I can hear it.
Okay, so the horse ones you've been working on the entirety of the game is done. Oh, I really want to see it during the festival. I want to see how it turned out. Alright, only thing left is the rooftop, which we know will find a clue for the little black book. Alright, and there are more than one person here as well. Are there going to be stands on the rooftop too? Hugo from Class 3's crabs are a little too close to my pies for comfort. Oh well, I'm not going to let slow sales get me down. Hugo from Class 3. Yeah, normal students only have one text, we know that.
Crow was supposed to help me out, but he seems to have left me in the lurch. What could he be up to anyway? Crow was supposed to help me out.
Well, he's too busy over there with behind the building doing some unofficial gambling activities. Excuse me, mind if I ask you a question? I believe Vice Principal Heinrich was up here just a while ago. Rean gave a brief rundown of the situation.
I see. Well, that would make sense. Yeah, he was up here. Came along to check up on how everything was going. He was using his notebook as a sort of checklist for all of our arrangements.
Ah, come to think of it, it wouldn't be surprised if his notebook was full of info on everyone's festival plans. Finding it should be a top priority. Do you remember where he was standing at the time?
Well, just about there, right when you can get a good look at the courtyard. Oh, but he left right after that. He overheard some guys messing around over near the field, so he moved over there to yell at them a little better. I think he even leaned over the railing a bit for that one. Which means it probably didn't fall into the courtyard. Thanks, that narrows things down. Oh, no worries. Best of luck.
Okay, so I'm guessing we're going to the fields? I'm not seeing it from all the way up here, but it should be in the path in front of the field and not the field itself. I'm pretty sure it didn't fly away, so let's go check down there. So it should be here somewhere. Do we actually see something? Oh, wait. Excuse me, may I ask you something?
Oh my goodness, is something wrong? Do you need some help?
Oh, not exactly. Rean briefly explained the situation.
Oh, so you're looking for a notebook? Now that I think about it, I believe I heard some first-year boys talking about something they found. That might be what you're looking for.
Fantastic. That's my next stop then. This might be even over faster than I thought. Did you see where they went?
I believe I heard them say something about going someplace quiet so they could get a better look at it. I'm sorry, I wish I could be more specific. Not at all. That's a great lead, this is. Somewhere quiet, huh? I think I might know where they are. No time to waste. I better get going. Well, there are only two places what they can mean by that. That's behind the building on the field, because that's always where the shady stuff is happening. But since Crow is already there doing his own shady business, then there's only one other location that comes to mind for me, and that's of course in front of the old schoolhouse. So let's have a quick check over there. And there they are. Is it Rex? I mean, Rex? Was it Rex? It is Rex. Oh, now this is a good find. What do you think about this photo, Rex? Oh man, that's awesome. It's definitely an amateur shot, but it captures the energy of a live performance. It's almost too good. I wonder who it belongs to, though. The notebook's covered in some pretty expensive looking leather, so maybe it's one of the nobles. Excuse me, guys? You found that notebook somewhere, right? Mind if I take a look at it? Ah, crap. I guess that answers our question about the owner. Oh, man. Oh, well. Here you go. Yeah, they all know Rean, and they know it's better to cooperate. Looks like it matches the description, which means it belongs to Vice Principal Heinrich. I wanted to have a better look at her, too. I know, right? I've never seen her before, but damn. Oh well, it's probably for the best it gets returned to its owner. Guy seems pretty devoted to her too. If we try to hold on to it, things might just get ugly. Yeah. What are they talking about? Oh, sorry for the trouble. Make sure it gets back into the right hands. Let him know he's got our seal of approval, alright? Sure? What in the world is written in here? I kind of want to check. No, that'd be a bad idea. I should head straight back and return it to the Vice Principal. Even if it isn't his, I can just turn it in at the reception. Hey, don't tell me you're a fan too. Nice. She isn't that well known in the Empire, but I guess you Class 7 types are pretty worldly. Huh? Okay, now I'm really curious about what's in here. Can we actually check? I've heard the rumors, but man, even her photo is a heartstopper. I'd love to see her in the flesh someday. Never expected to find a fan of hers in Class 7 though. Small world, huh? Yeah? Are they talking about Misty as her opera singer form? Ah, sounds. Shouldn't we head back actually? Pretty sure the Vice Principal will kill us if he caught us slacking off here. Probably. Guess we should get going. Man, oh man, I never thought I'd get to see something like that. Do me a favor and tell him to keep it up, okay? What could he be talking about? Oh, I'm so curious. I'm so curious. Is there gonna be like a conscious thing here? I don't see the black book, right? Or do I? Here it is. We don't have an option. If it was usable, like we could make the choice to look at it, I don't know what I would have done. Because I am extremely curious who it is. I have an idea. But more than that, it isn't. So let us return it to him, and who knows, maybe we'll get to see it. Maybe we could accidentally drop the notebook where the picture drops out. I don't know if that's options there, but so curious. Oh, you again. I'm busy. A concept you clearly seem not to have familiarized yourself with. State your business without delay. Well, I found a black letter notebook and thought it might be yours. Rean handed over the notebook. This is indeed my notebook.
You wouldn't have happened to look inside, would you? No, of course not. Well, I didn't at least. Of course. How could I have expected such privacy-infringing behavior from a student of our esteemed academy? He is very happy though with that idea that we have a look at it. Oh, you dropped a picture. Is this... Oh my. Who is this? I want to know who this is. This looks really pretty. I think I understand what Rex was going with. Wow. I guess the weird vibe I was picking up had some merit. It seems to be a picture of some dancer wearing a remarkably skimpy outfit. Ooh, some dancer. You call one of the greatest artists of our time some dancer? Foolishness, utter foolishness. She's a member of the Crossbell highly esteemed theater troupe Arkansas. To call her a mere dancer is churlish. Ooh, so we might meet her once we go through the Crossbell saga. That's definitely something to look forward to. I have never even heard of them. Oh, they are known for their magnificent and passionate performances, replete with acrobatic feats that will blow your mind. Arkansas represent true art, capturing the hearts and eyes of those blessed enough to bear them witness. My eyes were close to this glory until I was invited to see one of their performances in Crossbell. Their brilliance is renowned across the continent, reveling even the acclaimed this nation's operas receive. There is no shame in admiring Rixia's Mao's many charms. On the contrary, those who don't should hang their heads in shame. Her talent is such that she was cast in a leading role almost immediately after her debut. Furthermore, she has earned everything she had through hard work and dedication. Isn't it wonder why we love her so? Tragically, the recent terror attack in Crossbell has impacted Arkansas just as it would any other citizens. But I believe in them. No setback is too great to stop them from soaring to even greater levels of excellence. The voices of the fans shall be their support and their continue their climb. We shall report Rixia Mao. He's very passionate about it, and I love it, because this makes Vice Principal Heinrich seem much more human instead of a noble. Wow, that was the last thing I ever expected to hear from him. Well then, allow me to thank you for returning my notebook to me. That's sad. You are to seal your memories of this discussion away in your deepest reaches of your mind, never to re-emerge. Yes, sir. Received golden bell. This is not a bribe, understood? It is a token to ensure that you put every last ounce of effort into serving the Academy Festival. Given that Class 7 is trailing behind the other classes, I hope that this acts as an appropriate motivator. I fully expect you to prepare with the highest level of diligence so that you do not bring shame upon this academy. Yes, sir. We'll be sure to meet your expectations. Brilliant. Well, having said that and looking at the time, we have done all our side quests, which is more than fine and amazing as well. So that means the only thing we have left to do is continue the main story by talking to Beatrix and see what she wants us to do for her. So what I want to do now to end up this episode, only one more thing. And that gave me plenty of time just to make it all the way over here. I'm just trying to guess which names I named for the cooking one. I think this would be it. Alright, let's make it all up.
Okay. Oh, came out okay.
She's a normal one. For now, let's pick Laura.
I'll do what I can. I'm proud of this one.
A salty gelato. Sounds nice. I will definitely try that. And then for Gaia.
Alright, I'll give it a try. Perhaps the winds are feeling mischievous.
The Wonder Gelato, because you never know what you're gonna taste every time you try one. And then we just have the relatively normal one.
Well, if I must.
It should be a normal smile character, right?
A reasonable outcome.
Okay, let's try it again.
Well, if I must. A reasonable outcome.
Try one more time, but with Crow.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Which could also give us the Wonder Gelato, of course.
This might have been food once.
Yeah, okay, so I think we'll change our party with Alyssa and Milliam and Emma. See if those three can help us get the last item we want. Come on, give me my recipe.
Alright, let's get started. Well, that turned out well.
It did. Insufficient ingredients. No. Alright. Let's do a quick back and forth to the store to get some more ingredients, because I want to do it. I want to complete this. Alright, let's try a few again. And if we run out of ingredients this time, I'm gonna figure it out in between the episodes. I know I really want to try and do this with all of you. But
It looks great if I do say so myself.
I was gonna say, this is a hard one to make. And then of course the first one we make with Emma is the right one, the Heavenly Gelato. And it does seem that the mixed gelato is actually a pretty good, decent one to have a couple of. So I'm not too unhappy with that. Alright, that's amazing. That means we have that recipe all done and dusted. So we just have to find the last two somewhere in the last part of the game. Which would be Old Schoolhouse. Maybe at a different time of day when we talk to people. Maybe during the festival with one of the attractions or a store there. I'm sure we'll figure it out, because we are doing pretty nicely with covering all our bases in regard to talking to people. And that's usually what gives us those recipes. But for now, I'm gonna leave the episode here. Next time we're gonna talk to Beatrix, trigger her quest, completing it, and I'm guessing maybe then we'll officially have to go to the Old Schoolhouse, or we'll transition to the actual day of the festival. There's only one way to find out, and that's to watch again on the next episode. So, until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time to see more of our preparations to the festival. See you then. Bye-bye.